Hi everyone. This is online assessment questions which you see on the hackerearth. This is the test questions which is provided by the this particular telecom company. So we will be covering 14 to 15 questions which will you see in the assessment during your online assessment. So let's start with the question without wasting the time. So we come with the first question. So the first questions come as can we deploy a case in a dedicated VPC? So let me first of all tell you that all these questions are based on the real test. So I appeared for a test and these were the questions which were asked in the online screening test and I'm providing you the same. So you can go with this. So the first question is can we deploy a case in a dedicated VPC? And the answer is yes, we can deploy the EKS in a dedicated VPC. So this will be our answer. So coming to the second question, what are all commands to check memory in Linux? So as we go, so there are four options: vmstat, free, stop, and all of the above. So if you know and if you have worked with the Linux, so vmstat is the command which is used for showing or checking all of the stats like what's the CPU, what's the memory, and all those kind of data. So of course vmstat will be there. Free is also used with the same purpose. Stop is also used with the same purpose, which show all the process ID, and all CPU and memory kind of data. So the final answer will be the all of the above. Coming to the next third one, what is the git command to check difference between working directory and index? So we do have four options: git status, git difference, that is git diff, and git stats, and git add. So here our answer will be git difference. So out of all these four, git difference is the command which shows the difference between working directory and index if you run this command. So the fourth question. So this is question is associated with your AWS cloud provider, and it asks about the load balancer, which runs on the seventh layer of OSI model. So if you know the OSI model, there are seven layer. Your data link layer, your transport layer, and so on. The application layer, then that is the end of the layer, that is seventh layer. So here we have to do have four options: network load balancer, application load balancer, both, and none. So the load balancer which runs on seventh layer of OSI model is application load balancer, which works on HTTP and HTTPS protocol. And there is a network load balancer which runs on the fourth layer of OSI model, and that serves TCP protocol. So the answer for this will be second, application load balancer. To the next question, that is the fifth. An event management company organizes a contest to record singing audio and upload it to application. The application is hosted on AWS. The company is concerned about security as well. What is the best option to store the data? So in the question we are talking about having the security and uploading all of the objects, we can say in our technical words. In this case particular scenario, it's the singing audio which will be uploaded. So it's going to be uploaded in S3 bucket. So we are more focused on the security over here. So there are four options: store the user credential on EC2 and then access to S3. Second is using AWS IAM, and the third is use third party SSO and then access to the bucket. So the best option will be use AWS IAM because it provides the security. You can manage the secured connection to secured access through your policy, inline policy, and AWS managed policy. So this will be the best option to grant the access. So the sixth question: what kind of tool Terraform is? So it's the infrastructure as a code or configuration management tool or observability tool or none of these. So there are four options. So obviously Terraform is an infrastructure as a code which can be used to write a particular Terraform script which will connect with any of the provider, whatever the code provider you are using, either AWS, Azure, or your GCP. So it's a infrastructure as a code which is used to provision infrastructure over the cloud. Either it's a VPC, RDS, EC2, or any of the AWS services or GCP services. So our answer will be A. Coming to the seventh question, what are the components of Docker? So Docker client, Docker registry, Docker host files. So these three are the components which comes in the which comes under the Docker. If I'm wrong, you can check on your own, and these are the options. What are the component of Kubernetes master node? So this question comes from the Kate, that is the Kubernetes, and it's asking for the components of master node. So there are four options. API server is the component of master node. Scheduler is the component of master node. etcd is the component of master node. While kubectl is not the component of master node, but it serves as a command to, like kubectl is the command to connect with the your cluster. So it is not the part of master node, but yeah, it's the part of Kubernetes, you can say, which is used for connecting with your cluster, your Kubernetes services. Coming to the next question, what is the command to run installer.yml file through Ansible? So the basic command to run the Ansible is Ansible hyphen playbook install.yml. This command will execute the install.yml file on the same directory. What is the argument used to pass variable in Ansible command? So to pass the variable in Ansible command, hyphen a is used. So this will be the answer. Select true statements for git pull and git branch. Sorry, git fetch. So there are four options. Git pull is subset of git fetch. Git fetch is subset of git pull. They both do the same work. There is no relation between these two. So we can select the second option. Git fetch is subset of git pull because git fetch works as a subset, like whatever git pull does. So git fetch works as a subset. There were 12 questions. Choose the non-region specific AWS services. So there are four options: AWS IAM, CloudFront, Route 53. So as we know, AWS IAM is non-region services. CloudFront non-region specific. Route 53 non-region specific. EC2 is region specific. So these three will be our. Then there is a fourth. What are sorry 13th question? What are all services in K? So if you have study about services in K, so load balancer is one of the service. External service name is also the service. Cluster IP is also the service. Not port. So all these four options are correct. Coming to the 14th, what is the port used by Docker? 3000, 5000, 8000. So the, the fourth one is the correct answer, that is none. So Docker has no default port which is used.